Less than 50 laps to go at Phoenix International Raceway, and folks, Carl Edwards as close as he has been to Jimmy Johnson all day long. Johnson the leader, Kurt Busch, Jamie McMurray, and Carl Edwards back in 4th position. Here they come.
See if Kurt Busch has got anything for Jimmy Johnson here. Makes a nice run off the turn 2.
He's hanging right with him down the backstretch.
See Jimmy get a nice run off of turn 4 as we look out the back of his car there. Jamie McMurray right behind the 15 of Paul Menard. He's in 3rd spot. Little gap back there then to Carl Edwards, who just seems to really struggle on these restarts.
5 car sideways, gathers it back up. Great save by Casey Mears. Was in 7th spot. Will lose about 3 positions back there, but kept it out of the wall. We're hearing he might have gotten a little tap from the 19 car up in traffic. Elliott Sadler. See if we can see what happened to the 5.
Yeah, he did. He caught the left rear corner pretty hard. Tough break for Casey Mears. He's having a great run going in.
Kevin Harvick moving in on the 11 car for position, who's also 3 wide. He's underneath the 41 of Sorensen.
Look at Denny Hamlin thread the needle.
Wow.
The 11 is 6th, and a lot of smoke now out of the 24 car of Jeff Gordon, who had been back on pit road.
Come on in, stop here either way.
They're telling him to get to the bottom of the racetrack. So he doesn't drop any oil on the track.
The hell with it. Just drive it to the garage. We're done.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, they've been working on that in the last caution. They were under hood a couple of different times.
Yeah, they were trying to see if it might be a plug wire or something. They did change the plug wire, but it was definitely internal.
He'll head to the garage area. This would be his 6th DNF, or did not finish in 2008. Been that kind of year for Jeff Gordon.
Had a good car today, too.
Coming off that 2nd place finish at Texas, he had moved all the way up to as high as he'd been in the points all year long. 5th place coming in here. His teammate trying to hold on to win a championship, and Jimmy Johnson's had a remarkable day. Pole, and he's led the most laps, and now pulling away a little bit from 2nd place. Let's listen into his radio.
Jimmy, it looks like we had a small puncture in the right rear tire. Didn't build up quite as much as the right front, but only about a pound and a half low, so not a real big difference there.
So not only are they good, they're very lucky, because that is a break that cost you coming out for debris a moment ago.
Yeah, that is lucky if you had a hole in that tire. Sometimes, though, you'll get a puncture in the tire under caution coming down on that apron to come down pit road, and that could be just what the deal was. That's why the tire wasn't all that low. It's just a pound or 2. They've had all the brakes this year, but they make a lot of their own brakes.
Yeah, they've done a lot of things right, too. And usually whenever you're doing things right, it seems that things go your way a lot more. And anytime you're going to win a championship, whether it's our sport or another sport, you're going to have some breaks, or good breaks along the way.
I'll tell you what, though, Chad Knaus and the guys, and even Jimmy, are probably thinking, man, they're going to be the longest. Whoa, there goes the 5 car around.
Yellow.
Oh,
whoa, and it gets hit. Ridge is there, the 97 of Ambrose.
Look at this 28 car. Is that the 38 car? All jacked up in the back. Somebody's underneath him.
So much we can't even see who that is.
Got a little fire out the exhaust.
That's the 84 of Scott Speed that he's up on the hood of.
He put it in gear trying to drive off, but no traction.
He's got a Ford Fusion in his windshield, and Speed able to climb out of the car.
That's what you call getting somebody jacked up, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. They put the red flag out right now. They're stopping the cars short of all of this, which is a good idea to get it cleaned up, because these basically are these guys have their tires on for the last. They don't want to run them through this debris.
Watch the Montoya and the contact there with the 5 car of Mears.
Wow.
And just hard racing through that dog leg.
Yeah, Casey Mears' great day went south in a hurry.
And all these other guys see are getting involved here. Oh, Marcus Ambrose having a good run there. Looks like he got a piece of that.
Yep.
Got into the back of Riggs. 0-1 able to get through, and then there's the contact with the 84, the 70, 38, 77 up against the wall.
70, who had just got back onto the lead lap in the previous caution.
NASCAR wanted a red flag to be able to get the safety crews out quickly with the fire extinguishers because of the raw fuel there, and that being on top of the other race car. There's a 66 of Scott Riggs trying to get slowed down and got hit from behind. Seventh caution flag of the day, and now the second red flag of the day. We had one early on for 23 minutes for rain, and now David Gill unable to climb out of that car from the second floor.
That was a long way down. He didn't realize that ground was that far away.
Let's head back to the garage area where Shannon is caught up with Jeff Gordon.
Well, Doc, about 100 laps. Jeff Gordon, this 24 team, you guys were able to hang out there after the first initial engine problem happened. What do you think happened inside that car?
I'm not really sure. You know, I felt it early on start to lose some power, and you know I didn't pay too much attention to it because I'm still getting plenty of RPM, and car was still running good, and then all of a sudden it started really going down, and I felt it lose a cylinder, so probably a valve or something, but I'm not really sure. Kind of year we've had with this DuPont Chevrolet team. You know, we've had a lot of stuff happen to us. Engines haven't been one of them, and so now this is in the mix, and nobody's better than our engine shop. So we'll figure it out, make sure it doesn't happen again, and you know, it's just unfortunate. We had a good run going today, and you know, moving up in the points and doing everything we need to do to close out this season on a positive note. Not going to be now.
All right, Jeff Gordon still looking for that first win, guys. He has one more shot next week in Homestead.
Little.
Well, Alan, one of the most spectacular and fiery crashes we've seen. Good news is both drivers out, David Gilliland, Scott Speed. What did you see, David?
You know, somebody lost it up there in front of us, and you know, just kind of checked up, and just kind of a chain reaction started that whole deal. So a lot of good cars got taken out, and you know, we were struggling today. Our digital TV transition, Ford Fusion, wasn't quite as good as we wanted, and we were struggling, but we got a lot better there at the end. So it's a shame. You know, hopefully we can get it fixed. I don't know that it's too bad. You know, Scott's hood, I think, was underneath my feet, but it was kind of a wild ride there. But you know, glad everybody's okay, and we're going to try and get ours fixed and get back out there.
Well, Scott, you came out joking. You said it was kind of like Days of Thunder-ish.
No, I mean, I went to a cloud of smoke, and next thing you know, I was stopping to hit something, and then I saw a little bit of fire, so I was boning out that thing, getting out, and David started burning out, and I was like, he's getting me all with rubber, but no, it was all right. I mean, luckily at the end there, we finally got our car sorted out. I mean, we had a really bad understeer all day, but luckily, I mean, at the end, we were definitely showing progress, and that's important.
It was the 4th Sprint Cup start for Scott Speed. It's only the first race that he has not finished. And on a side note, the 66 Scott Riggs, okay, he's been released.